9:45. It's the homie Great Rizzy in the building. And look, man, sometimes I have something special from the East Coast, Midwest, but this time I went to the West Coast, man. I had to get my uncle in the building, family man, musician, herbologist, actor, host, coach, and a straight-ass G. Snoop Dogg is in the building, man.
Yabba dabba do, nephew. What it do?
Oh, man, everything is great, brother. You're about to hit that theatrical stage.
Yeah, another
Redemption
layer.
of a Dog.
Yeah, another layer to my levels, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to do something that was different and diversify my portfolio a little bit more by bringing my acting to the stage and telling the story of my life and giving you a little bit of insight of the struggle of, you know, a successful rapper and the struggles of him and his wife and his, you know, the success, his legacy, choosing between doing the right thing, his spirituality, just the testimony and the test that I'm going through. And you never get a chance to see it because a lot of times when rappers are successful, you only see the success. You don't see the struggle. You don't see the behind the scenes. So this play will give you the insights and the intricacies of the relationship between me and my wife, from young Snoop to Snoop Dogg right now.
There's a lot of people who are going to be looking at this, and you know, it's all the time, all the years that you've been in front of a camera. I didn't realize this was going to be the first time that you've actually done a play, a theatrical play.
First time. Never been on stage before as far as theatrics is acting. Many performances rapping, but never acting on stage live in a play format.
With all that, do you get nervous?
For what?
Butterflies?
Never that. I get butterflies when my football team is playing, and for real shit, I get butterflies when like a good fight is finna come on, and I bet on one of the fighters, and I'm hoping this nigga don't lose my money. I get butterflies for shit like that. I don't never get butterflies for me. I be calm as a motherfucker. I hit the stage and be ready to get down.
Yeah, I know sometimes, and we're going to get back to that because I do want to touch on those things, man. But there's a lot of times actors, they draw from different inspirations and stuff. But this is you right here. So do you go back and you remember certain things? Does somebody come out and say, hey, man, remember this instance right here? I think this would be a good learning lesson. Because I feel like a lot of people are going to go back and they're going to look at you in just this journey that you had and say, oh, shit, I remember it. But like you said, I remember the success on the other side.
Right. But you didn't really see what went into the success. You don't really realize that it may have been some things I was dealing with that created that success. You know, they say pressure busts pipes and it creates diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like this is the perfect time for me to tell you what me and my wife was going through when she was just my girlfriend. When I was that hot rapper and I was dealing with being successful and coming home to her. And the fight between, you know, what do I want? Do I want my dream? Do I want my wife? Do I want God? What do I want?
Right.
And like, I'm telling you, I'm showing you. Because you didn't see it when it happened. You just seen what I wanted you to see. You only seen what they showed you. You didn't understand what the dynamics was to how do people become successful? Well, this is probably the blueprint to everybody that's become successful, this story right here.
You're going to be your co-star, Tamar Braxton.
Tamar Braxton is one of the co-stars. She'll play my angel. So I'll have a relationship with her where it's my spirituality connected to always maintain that through my whole life. And I've always had a spiritual relationship with God. But you didn't see it, you know, because my angel is my angel. You don't see my angel, but I do. And that's what protected me and kept me, you know, out of harm's way to where I could walk through death row and walk through all of that violence and come out unscathed and still be able to do what I'm doing now.
There was a lot of people, me included, man. I remember in 93 when Doggy Style dropped, I was like, yo, son, this is some of the hottest shit I've heard in my life. And I grew up in hip-hop. I grew up in the South Bronx.
Right.
But I got to say to you, man, I was like, this motherfucker must have a force field around him. All the shit that he's going through, you know, obviously the murder case.
Right.
Everything that was in Death Row, then taking that and going over to No Limit.
Wow.
Is that all going to be, you know, is bits and pieces of that going to be in the play as well?
Gotta be. It's gotta be because it's me. It's my life. It's the struggle. It's the success. It's the failures. It's the ups. It's the downs. It's the get down. It's Snoop Dogg. It's the redemption of a dog. You know what I'm saying? In order to have redemption, you have to have been through some things and failed and got it wrong. Redemption is finally getting it right.
You never been afraid to fail either, man.
No, man, I take chances. I like to lose sometimes. Sometimes my losses are greater than my wins because it teaches me how not to lose again. Right. You know, and a lot of people don't understand that. They get frustrated when they lose. And, you know, it's not that you're a loser. It's showing you how to win. It's showing you how to better yourself and how to tighten up on where you went wrong at. And you have to take it. You know, I take my losses like I take my win. When I lose, my head is up high as if I won.
Yeah, because you just learn from it.
Boy, did I.
There was when I was talking to Tamar Braxton about her role, and I said to her, like, you know, Snoop is somebody who constantly is reinventing himself. And she corrected me. She said, you know what? I've known Snoop for some time, obviously over the years. And she says, what we constantly see is not so much reinvention, it's evolution. And when she said that, I was like, yo, hold up. I was like, yo, stop this. I was like, stop the tape.
I like that word. That was heavy.
I was like, damn. And I know that you do, but I got to ask, do you agree with that?
I totally do. I feel like I have evolved into who I was supposed to be. I don't think it's reinventing. I think it was steps and stages and levels and layers to get to the evolution of who I am now, the man that I have become. And there's still room to grow. There's still room to get it all the way fine-tuned, but I believe I'm a long way from a ball of Wheaties, from where I started from that young rapper that just didn't give a fuck, that was on the edge, that was doing, you know, everything and anything, to more of a conscious father, uncle, brother, you know, spiritual leader, consultant, concierge, everything. I'm like, you wouldn't believe how many rappers call me when they have disputes and misunderstandings. And
oh, no, I do believe. Full-heartedly, man. And that could be either over here as well, as far as the East Coast, that could be at home on both sides. Like, I see it.
It's mainly outside of where I'm from. It's mainly here, the South, when there's misunderstandings and I have a relationship with both of them. Somebody from their camp will be like, man, why don't you talk to them, dog? They'll listen to you. Why don't you highlight them, dog? They'll listen to you, because if they don't, our homies going to go get down. Because it don't ever be the artist. It's always his homies.
It's always the entourage.
Exactly. But the artist has to be the leader to put it to a halt. Yeah. Hey, I ain't riding. I'm cool. If he ain't riding, we can't ride. But if he riding and rah, and I'm rah, then what you expect him to do?
Right, man. Great Rizzy. I'm up here with Snoop Dogg, man. Hit us up at Shade45, at Great Rizzy. I want to say this real quick, and I touch on it every once in a while with, I want to say specific types of artists because they understand the role of an OG. How important is that for you? Because I feel like it's missing. It's like the 15-foot jump shot. Sometimes that shit disappears, and you'd be like, yo, you could have pulled up at the foul line. You was open.
It's not taught. It's not taught. If you're not taught that, what's being taught? 3-point shot being taught. We teaching that fast life. That's what's being taught here. You could be a G overnight. Get you a camera. Get you some money. Get you some bitches. You a G.
That ain't it.
No. You have to become a BG first. Baby gangster.
Baby gangster.
And then you become a G. And then you become a OG. These motherfuckers just jumping in thinking they just become an OG because you got money, you got this, you got that, but that don't come with it. It's all about the hustle, the struggle, the get down to getting where you at. That's why everybody that's professional has at least 10 years of doing it before they can call themselves professional. We the only motherfuckers in rap that you can become a professional in 15 minutes.
Picking your nose 2 hours ago.
15 minutes, you professional. And then we put the camera on you and you don't know what the fuck to do. And then you 15 minutes is up, buddy. Moving on down the line.
Well, let's talk about career real quick, man. 25 years. We're coming up on it. Doggy style. 25 years, Snoop.
I thought it would have been over by now. I'm going to be honest with you, because when I came out, rap life expectancy 5 years at the most. I watched the greats, the Rakims, Big Daddy Kanes, LL Cool J's. I watched all of them in their prime. Then I watched some of them take the back seat. There was only one that never took the back seat. That was LL. That nigga maintained. He
at all times.
The only motherfucker that just stayed, fuck y'all, nigga. Mama said knock you out, going back to kid, nigga. I'm doing movies, I'm fucking you niggas up.
Right.
Everybody else, life expectancy in the rap world was like, whoop. Then I watched my OG Ice Cube. Rap game, boom. But I watched this TV game, movie game, whoop-de-whoop game. Also,
producer game, director game.
Hello.
Yep.
Be more than what they expect. They gave you this lane, but you can create your own. So when I got in, I said, I got to create my own lanes. There's only one Snoop Dogg. Done that. What can I do that they can't do? Create this, create that, do this, do this. Man, you shouldn't do that, dog. Fuck that, I'm doing it. Man, you shouldn't do that, dog. I did it.
That shit was crazy too. I'm just to talk real quick. Like when you made the move, like you went ahead and partnered with No Limit, and then if I fast forward some years, Snoop Lion, then I see you on screen with Martha Stewart. Come on, man. Only one person. I'm not gonna say only one person could do it. At the time, there's only one person I knew who had the balls to do it on the stage that he was on with the platform he got. That's right. Snoop Dogg right here.
Say that, my nigga.
We out here with Snoop Dogg.
We out here.
We out here right now. Great Rizzy, Shade45. Snoop Dogg's in the building, man. I want to get into these sports, brother.
Yes.
Now look, I know you a Steelers fan, so I'm
I'm so heartbroken right now.
I'm gonna take it easy on you. I mean, Ben looking his age.
Boy, is he.
Bell, he could be the answer. I'm not sure yet. AB out here. AB out here scaring every motherfucking Steeler fan right now.
Yes.
What's the? How can we crack the code? What needs to be fixed, Coach?
Whatever's going on up top. First of all, y'all management up top fucked up when y'all didn't pay Le'Veon that long-term contract. You got all these players getting paid on the defensive side and all these players, but you don't want to pay the best running back in the league. Pay this man. He wanted to be there long-term. That means that he was willing to commit the rest of his career with you guys, but y'all want to put him on a franchise tag. Then you want to watch other players get paid more money than him who don't do what he do. That's frustrating to a young man that's sitting here giving his body up and fighting and going in there, putting it all on the line. Then it breaks the chemistry up on offense. That's why the offense don't look like it look. Then it breaks the chemistry up on defense because now defense got to be on the field more. So it's like the whole trickle-down effect is starting to wear us down, and not to mention Ben ain't young.
Mm-hmm.
Defense is suspect. So, I mean, I'm about to be a Rams fan in a minute.
You're about to go back there.
I'm just fucking around.
But, I mean, I look at it like it's confusing to me because for the longest time, you know, the Rooney family, it's just...
I don't think they're there anymore. They're older.
Mm-hmm.
Their methods
There's other people in
older.
place now.
Yes, you have to get some young management up there that's willing to make that. Look, let's get us some doo. You got these old dudes that's been there since the 1950s when it first started. We're not paying that nigga that much money.
You crazy?
They give him the franchise tag, and that's what we'll give him.
Yeah.
But he wants to be with us for the 5 years. Give him $100-some million. We got him for the next 5 years. No, we're gonna pay him like we used to do Jim Brown and the rest of those guys in the 60s. Well, just give him this amount, and that's what he'll take. And the nigga's so cold, he done missed $850,000 a game.
Per game. He's already over $1 million.
Woo, that's statement.
Fines.
That's statement, dog.
Shit.
When you start playing with a man money and he don't show up, that's
Let me tell you something. I would be that friend like, bro, we fucking missing out on this.
Look, I got his number right now.
Yeah.
And I ain't bothered to call him.
He's making his stand.
Because I respect what he doing. Because whatever he lose, the next team going to give him that and then some.
They're going to make up on it. Absolutely.
Trust me.
Absolutely. But what you're missing in the Steelers, man, you gain in the Lakers. You damn near got a whole new five, man.
We got the king.
Let me think about this.
We got the king, so K-A-N-G.
Let's start it with this. You got LeBron James, Rondo, Lance Stevenson, Michael Beasley, JaVale McGee. They've all came over to the Lakers.
Niggas. We got damn near a gangbang team, cuz. I feel like putting them niggas on the set, nigga. I know them niggas gonna be drinking, smoking. They gonna be doing something illegal
Lance is a
with the
wild
team
boy,
we
man.
got.
Shout to Lance.
I'm looking forward to this shit.
Island.
What I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Which one of the Lakers gonna get arrested first?
Oh man.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Nah. Oh man. You know they might all fuck around. I'm sure.
Nah, LeBron gonna clean them up.
LeBron is like, yo, we gotta make a pact right now.
No, LeBron is like your big brother. That's like, shut up. We ain't doing that. This is what we doing.
Yeah.
And you respect him.
How many wins you think for this season?
50.
Playoffs.
50 Cent.
Okay.
50.
Playoffs. I like it,
yes,
man.
50.
All right. I'm gonna leave it. I'm a Knicks fan and I'm a Giant fan. Look, I'm
next year. Guess how many wins we gonna have?
How many?
Tekashi 69.
69. Oh, then you talking finals and shit like that, man. I'm not mad at you at that at all. I'm mad at my Knicks and my Giants, but
oh man, we gonna please leave them motherfuckers out of it.
I'm gonna leave that for another fucking day, man. Talking about the culture, man, especially when it comes to hip hop. Obviously, we don't have a. How can I put this correctly for people? Like when
we don't have a hip hop president. We don't have a hip hop leader. We don't have a hip hop go-to guy.
We have a lot of those. They just need to come out.
We don't have one.
Who would you nominate for it then?
Well, I'll say this, and I'm not nominating I'm not nominating him, but the way Minister Louis Farrakhan get down, we need somebody like that. That's a strong brother, that's mentally sharp, that understands, and that knows how to lead.
Unwavering, yeah.
That knows how to lead. Like,
absolutely.
I would not follow none of you guys because you don't lead better than me. And that's with no disrespect. Now, if you can lead better than me, I'll get in the passenger seat and let you drive. But if you finna drive me down a dark alley, nigga, I gotta take the wheel, cuz.
Move on over.
Thank you.
We don't like when I think about our culture too. It's not always huggy. You know what I'm saying? It's not soft all the time. It could be abrasive. And the reason why I'm saying all of this is because I feel like hip hop is getting back to that competition point where, you know, everybody try to be chummy. I just think that you could be in competition without having to make it physical and stuff.
Right.
But tell me what you think about this. Eminem drops Kamikaze. Surprise. lays out about 4 or 5 names out there. In my opinion, I feel like has been brewing for a while, and I'm happy it's been addressed. But what do you think about it?
I just listen to rap for what it's worth. I'm not involved in no beefs and shit.
Not at all.
I was wondering, like, I've been doing this shit for like 20-some years. Why nobody never called me out or said nothing about me? Niggas must know I had that head on a platter. But back to what you was asking. I really don't normally get caught up in other niggas' situations until it involves me. Now, maybe when it's time for the beef to end, I'll get a call from one of the two and, hey, man, why don't you talk to Machine Gun? Why don't you talk to Eminem? All right, I'll talk to him and I'll end this shit. That's what I am now. I'm like the end result of it. But I used to always ask myself, like, why wouldn't nobody battle me or come at me with that kind of shit? Like, I wanted it. I really wanted it.
Maybe it was a level of respect. Could that have been it?
I wanted it bad.
Yeah.
It was one time I put $1 million out for somebody to freestyle battle against me, and nobody took the offer.
Damn, son.
Suge Knight had the bag too.
I'm sure he did.
And if
he had a couple other things
and guess what? If I'd have lost, you still wouldn't have got the money.
Still wouldn't have got the money, but you would have got them other things, man. That's for damn sure. Redemption of a Dog is coming out, man. Yeah. October 5th. Now, look, I want to say some of these dates that y'all are hitting up. Houston. Yes. We're going to be out here in Newark, Philly, St. Louis. They coming to the Lou. Chicago. What up, though? Detroit. They're hitting you. Cleveland, Atlanta, Norfolk, Washington, D.C. And, of course, we're going to be coming out there to Los Angeles, Long Beach, LBC. We doing that too.
I'm going back to my neighborhood. I never performed in my neighborhood this type of thing, so got to give it to them uncut. Hopefully, some of my teachers and people from school and counselors and preachers and official members can come check it out.
Come on, Snoop. You know that line going to be around the corner 15 times, bro. You know everybody want to come out and see this.
I want the love.
And for everybody who wants to see it, go over to Jacarius.com. That's JECARYOUS.com. Go out there and get your tickets right now.
And if you niggas can't spell, just go to Ticketmaster.com because that may be the easier way for a lot of you niggas that just couldn't figure this shit out when he said it. The nigga said Jacarius, one nigga put a K in there.
Hey, is this what's going to happen, man? And, when you go to Ticketmaster, put in Snoop, put in Tamar Braxton, you'll find it right there. But I'm glad you had time to find me.
Oh, nigga, I was going to find you anyway. Nigga, you Outchea. Nigga, what you thought I wasn't going to find you? Nigga, I'm Outchea too, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. At all times.
Believe it.
Big Snoop D-O-double-G, man. I appreciate you. Yo, we going to get into this music. It's Shade 45 real quick. Since it's 25 years in the game off of Doggy Style, what you want to play, man?
Off of Doggy
What's your favorite joint, man?
Off of Doggy Style, my favorite record was, I don't know if it's on the album y'all got. It was a song called G's Up, Hoes Down. It was on the first copy. And then they made me take it off because we couldn't clear the Isaac Hayes sample.
But we gonna find
But if you got that,
we gonna find that shit.
Ladies and gents, players and pimps, listen. Snoop Doggy Dogg's on the mic, pay attention. 1, 2, or what shall I do? I'm slipping on my khaki suit. Which one, the blue one?
I don't even want to talk after that. It's Shade 45. It's Great Rizzy and Snoop Dogg. We out here. Whoa.
4-5, Shade, baby.